this is KoreaKoala. Are you a vegan or a vegetarian and thinking of coming to Korea? I must admit that it might not be as easy to keep your vegan or vegetarian lifestyle as it is in Europe, Australia, and some other countries. The word vegetarian is 채식주의자 in Korean. Many Korean people have long thought that vegetarians are picky, difficult, sissy, unhealthy, and weak. Therefore, it is not exactly easy to tell people you are a vegetarian, let alone a vegan. That's why I believe many Korean vegetarians have told people that they don't really like meat instead of not eating it at all. The process of telling people that you are a gay is called coming out. You've been passively hiding in a box for a long time and now you've decided to come out of it, but you're not really sure how people are going to react to that and how much discrimination you will probably have to deal with. In Korea, telling people that you are a vegetarian or a vegan is said to feel kind of similar to coming out. So many vegetarians call it chemming out, like a vegetarian coming out. The word vegan or veganism is very unfamiliar in Korea, and most people wouldn't know what it is except very few young people. But the vegan population is growing rapidly now around the world, including Korea, with concerns over imminent climate crisis and disasters bound to follow. Whether you are a vegan or thinking of becoming a vegan in Korea, maybe I can give you some tips on what to eat and where to look in Korea. Korea has traditionally been a very vegetarian-friendly country until the relatively recent influx of processed foods and meat products. So if you stick to traditional Korean food such as doenjang, kimchi, 나물, bap, and fruit, then you'll be alright. But if you're a vegan, you have to make sure to buy kimchi which has no fish sauce, and soup with no anchovy base or 멸치육수 in Korean. A lot of Korean soups have anchovy and or other seafood stock. If you are a strict vegan, it can be quite a hassle to ask every time for plain water base instead of anchovy stock. I personally don't eat out very often at all, but when I do, I don't bother asking for plain water-based soup rather than dried anchovy-based yummy soup. I find it easier and better for my mental health that way, and it's a lot more sustainable. My favorite Korean dish is bibimbap with no eggs and no meat on top. When it's served with yummy 청국장, it's a heaven. I strongly recommend it if you haven't tried it yet. What about milk? You can't live without milk? My standard drink in a coffee shop used to be a latte. And now that I don't drink milk, I have an Americano or long black. But if you want, you can ask for soy milk instead of milk. Starbucks has options to change milk to soy milk if the drink is milk-based. The Korean word for soy milk is 두유. It's easy, isn't it? 두유, 두유, 두유. You say 두유로 바꿔주세요. 두유로 바꿔주세요, meaning change it to soy milk. For a lot of their cakes and breads, they have this green vegan logo, so you can easily tell if it's vegan or not. I have tried several different kinds of non-dairy milk products I can get in Korea, such as Almond Breeze, Oat Valley, Rye Milk, Oatly, and Sprout. Oatly and Sprout are imported from Sweden. They are quite pricey, but once you try them, you will not miss milk and won't go back to it. I am pretty sure. What about cheese? There are plant-based cheeses, but I haven't found many different kinds yet. I personally think cheese has yet to go a much further way. These vegan products I've mentioned so far are not everywhere yet, so you gotta know where to look. I often use KoreaKoala, which is an online shopping platform. You can get a lot of rare products there. I even found fennel there. Of course, it was about $10 per head when you can get it for $1 or $2 overseas. I was so happy to have found it and bought it once, but couldn't reason with myself to buy any more though. Anyway, the point is, it is the place where you can look if you have failed to find something anywhere else. If you like fried stuff, you can try vegan falafel. They go really well with your salad. If you are one of those people who can stop eating everything else but can't give up fried chicken, then try tofu tender. But not only just that, but there are plenty more plant-based chicken nuggets or vegetable beef patties, sausages, and all. For alternative meats, you can get the famous Beyond Meat, but it's often out of stock. Then you can try Only Meat or Moving Mountain or Zero Meat, which come in a wider variety and are almost always available too. What about instant noodles? Pulmuon has Jung vegan ramen noodles, and Samyang also has plant-based noodles. A lot of vegan products seem to come in green packaging or have vegan or plant-based written on them, so it would be useful to know those words in Korean. Vegan is the same, 비건. Plant-based is 식물성. So, if it has green packaging, then look for these words or this green plant logo to make sure. On a hot summer day, you want to have cool ice cream, but the higher the quality of the ice cream, the more milk content it often has. So, how to have yummy ice cream without any milk? The only non-dairy ice cream I've tried is Zero Scoop Chocolateholic. I found this on KoreaKoala as well. Even though I haven't tried it yet, Naturu has vegan ice cream too. Maybe I should try some next time I do some more shopping. For bread, I don't go to Korea's most popular franchise bakeries, since most of their bread has milk, butter, or eggs. I either go to small bakeries where they make non-dairy kinds of bread, or more often, I just order online. What if you feel like a fast food burger? Then go to Lotteria. They have Ria Miracle Burger, which is a vegan burger. McDonald's doesn't seem to have any vegan burgers in Korea yet, and Burger King used to have Plant Whopper a few months ago, but apparently they don't sell them anymore. Lotteria used to have Sweet Earth Awesome Burger too, but now they only have Ria Miracle Burger. I hope they don't take it off the menu one day. If you go to Subway, you can have a veggie burger, but have to remember to ask for no cheese if you're a vegan. If you are a vegetarian, not a vegan, then Shake Shack has Shroom Burger, which is a mushroom burger, but it's filled with cheese in the patty. So just because it doesn't have a slice of cheese on the patty, don't be fooled to think it is a vegan burger. Now, tips for B12. Some doctors say you don't need any B12 supplements, but I found it quite necessary. For B12 intake, I have yeast flakes, tempeh, 청국장, which is a very thick and strong soybean soup, and seaweed, mushrooms, and sometimes I take Berocca and B12 supplements. These are the only two kinds of B12 supplements I have found in Korea so far. Even until a few years ago, being a vegan must have been a much harder choice to make. But now vegan products are getting more and more popular by the day. Every month I find something new on the vegan market. I am very positive that within a few years, Korea will be a much more vegan-friendly country. Thank you for watching and happy veganism, guys, and bye for now.